Oh no.
Noah! You can't have that be the first thing everyone hears.
What?
All right, I didn't even have my beard on.
Oh, I didn't even. Oh no, I need to disappear for a quick second.
Yeah, go. No, wait, what? No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Wait, why?
Give me 2 seconds.
All right.
Need a drink.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to AI Dungeon Crawlers. Today is Friday, May 28th, 2021, and welcome to the dungeon, where the six of us traverse the treacherous mind of a sinister AI programmed with the insights of 10,000 authors, throwing flaming, towering eyeballs at our every turn as we struggle to make the next greatest Tolkien-esque fantasy adventure since the internet made Surrey and McKellen the poster child for stubborn kidney stones.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Just a friendly reminder, if you enjoy the show and the jokes that we make and the dumb stories that we tell, if you link your Amazon Prime to Twitch, you can unlock Twitch Prime, which gives you one free subscription to any channel on the platform per month, and we would love it if you used it here. We also have a tip jar down below if you feel so inclined, but if you really want to support the show, be sure to share it with friends and family. Follow us on Instagram, as well as like and subscribe if you are watching on YouTube. It is a huge help. And now... we enter the tavern. The winds howling just beyond the cozy stone walls. And there he is, warming by the fire and preparing to ring out our illustrious epoch through the ages, our sacrosanct sage of sincere sophistication. Covering our narration tonight, it's Jesse Beam. Hello, friend.
Greetings.
How has your week been?
Hear my beard rustling as I speak.
I love the eyebrows are so extra.
Well, you know, I had to match the bushiness of the beard, right? You can't.
Yeah, you can't just go.
Oh
with
no,
normal.
it doesn't fit on top of my headphone.
Most sacrimonious of sages can't wait.
Yes. Just tea, thank you.
How's your week been, my friend?
It's been excellent. I've been exercising in this beautiful weather that we've been having,
Yes.
although it has been rainy today.
That's all you got?
Snowed where
That's
I
all.
was.
Well, no, the rest of the week was spent making this costume, Jack. Can't you tell?
No, I really can't. And now, he's been vigilantly studying the maps and ancient riddles, ready to embark on our hero's journey of sword and sorcery. Our peerless paramour providing prompts of paramount passion, Eric Lehman. Hello, friend.
Hi, Jack.
Hey, wow, I adore this outfit. Please,
Yeah,
who are you wearing today?
It's his name's Dyer the Wolf, and I killed him this morning. I don't.
Jesus Christ.
No, I didn't. Jack, it snowed today where I was in the east end of Toronto.
It rained and snowed at the same time.
I know, it was
Wait,
sleet.
I missed the snow. Where?
I know, right?
What do you mean you missed
It is
I
May
missed it.
28th today. May 28th. And we're further south than some parts of America where we live.
It's true.
I don't understand.
Baffling.
Anyways, I'm drinking today, and I'm drinking in honor of a fantasy world. Dragon Stout. Yeah.
Where did you get Dragon Stout?
The liquor store, Jack.
Okay. Well, where does it hail from, Eric?
The finest dispensary on the Danforth.
Dispensary.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It dispenses
it's fine.
alcohol.
What do you want, Jack? It's from a dragon's gullet.
Last-
I
you-
reached
no,
down.
no,
its-
no, hold on.
I went to a dragon's
No,
throat and I
60
reached down
minutes
and I
of
said,
last week's
hopefully I will find a
runtime.
brew of sufficient. And I yanked
60
it
minutes of last week's runtime was detailing where Bushmills whiskey comes from. You can't be that.
Well, no. This time we're going to talk about my homemade mead.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Great. Well, you missed your
Yeah.
opportunity to do that instead talking about making
No,
this
because
costume all over.
because Eric has to be the one to talk about it. I can't promo alcohol. I'm not.
Oh,
good at
I
it.
got it. Sorry, go ahead.
And if you like our if you want a good buzz this week, I should do it fantasy wise. And if you want a good buzz this week, you should go to Jesse's house where he brews his own mead. Just show up. He's great. He loves to have people over. Just let yourself in.
Jesse's house. Just show up.
Please
Yes,
do
exactly.
not just show up.
Eric, what are
Anyway.
what's our drinking game this week?
All right, well, as always, we'll be drinking whenever we gain 10 points. We'll be drinking to celebrate. If we lose 10 points, we'll be drinking to commiserate. We will drink anytime the AI gives us a prompt that we just cannot possibly handle. And we will be drinking to forget. And I thought this week that we could drink anytime someone uses magic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Of any kind.
Any kind.
Okay, interesting.
Magical artifacts, magical spells. It'll be a magical time today,
I
Jack.
adore this.
Move
Excellent.
on. This has been going too long.
And of course.
No, I thought it could go on longer.
Oh, why, there he is, chatting with the barmaids about how it could go on longer as he weaves the threads of our saga into a timeless tapestry teeming with tyrants and titans. It's Noah Schaefer. Hello.
Hi.
What you been working on, my friend?
What have I been working on? Well, to continue the saga that I've apparently had going on for the past couple weeks, how I was working on some Spider-Man stuff. Well, did a little bit more work on that Spider-Man stuff.
Whoa, the color adds so much. This looks outstanding.
Yeah, just having him fighting against the spot, having the
Nice.
camera falling through, and I figured,
Yeah.
well, it's falling through, it should have some kind of motion blur to it, so
Oh, clever. I love
a
this.
little bit of a blur and all that jazz, but I wanted this to still be clear. This is what he was setting up, and this is what it's ended up being.
This is outstanding.
So this I'm feeling good about, but I was like, well, I want to do more for them. So something else I started working on today is against another good old Spider-Man villain.
Wow.
The sky.
The
Spider-Man
ultimate
notoriously
villain,
The only place he can't swing.
notoriously hates the sky. Yes, well, I'm doing it based off of another great villain called Stiltman.
I love Stiltman.
Spider-Man has the strangest villains, I tell you.
Yeah.
I honestly,
Is he just a tall man?
He's a man wearing
so-
stilts, Jack.
so it's honestly, it's a man wearing. Not only is he wearing stilts, no, he's wearing a robotic suit. That's sole purpose is to give him very, very tall stilts that
Wow.
he can extend
Noah
and
brought
lower.
this up when we were talking about Spider-Man villains the other day, about how I said I love that there was one where his whole thing was he was just bees.
Oh, yeah, a collection of bees.
He's
just
just
a
a bunch
collection
of
of
bees in a hat. And somehow Nazis were involved. I don't know.
Well,
Absolutely
it's
outstanding.
okay. But yeah, so I just started working on this today, and I'm very excited about it. I already
love it.
love
This guy
the
looks
like.
outstanding.
That's a really. Did you draw this guy? That's amazing.
So I'm very happy. I have a brush set that is literally just clouds that are so good.
That
That
is
just
excellent.
yeah,
clouds.
like
Like
once
that,
yeah,
I thought it was like a photograph that you doctored
Yeah.
or something.
that's yeah, right. That's the thing. It's like once I know how to get the colors of the sky right, I'm like, cool. I've got the colors. Then I just grab the clouds and I can just be like, boop, 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 and I'm just like, this is perfect.
I think the diffusion that sells it that you've got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
And
really
the
good.
clouds. God, it looks excellent.
Yeah,
Thank you, Noah.
no problem. But
And
this
to
is what's
round-
important.
Oh, sorry.
This
yes.
is what's important this week. We're
Excellent.
released right
A little
now.
dragon in the corner.
It's that little dragon.
And to round out our party, in the corner of the tavern is a multi-purpose mercenary masked in mystery, joining us for the very first time to play whoever else we may meet, be they malefic, majestic, or miscellaneous. It's Aaron Craig. Hello, friend.
Hello, Jack.
Hey, wow, listen to that voice. Do that again.
Hello, Jack.
Wow, I'm going to make that my ringtone. It's great to have you
fantastic.
with us. How's
Thanks,
your week
man.
been, my friend? How you doing?
Oh, it's been pretty good. Pretty quiet, but been getting a lot of work done. Been getting not so much work done.
Okay,
That's how it's been.
good. It's a
for
very
bit.
dynamic week. I have an important question for you.
Yes, sir.
What is the single most important thing that has ever happened to you in your entire life?
Ooh, man. Well, not a lot to go off there, but I would have to say, earlier this year, something quite crazy and scary happened. I was shooting an episode of a TV show far away from here, and that place is Cape Town, South Africa. And while I was there, after the third day of shooting, we had to pause production because someone on set got the case of the COVID.
Oh no.
And about 2 days after that, turns out I also got the case of the COVID. So what was supposed to be a week-long trip ended up being a month being stranded in Cape Town, South Africa.
Oh my lord.
What do you do for a month stranded in Cape Town? Can't go anywhere.
Man. Well, no, I couldn't. And, it's a gorgeous country, beautiful beaches, beautiful towns. gorgeous scenery, and I had to spend most of it inside. But luckily, I brought my Switch with me and Animal Crossing. You can probably get a good idea of what I did for those 2 weeks.
I love that. That's how it had to be. Where it's just like, yes, I was stranded in Cape Town, South Africa. A gorgeous place, and I played Animal Crossing.
Yes,
I stayed
I lived
inside.
vicariously
to another
through,
island, if you will.
I lived vicariously through my character to be in a nice, just town.
Basically, yeah, and trying to do something with myself. But you know what? Thankfully, I got lucky. I had very minor symptoms. 2 weeks passed. I was good to go. We finished the shoot, and they flew my ass back home. So
Well, we welcome your ass back home. Thanks for
Thank you
joining
very
us, my
much.
friend. Very excited to dive in on this fantasy adventure. And who's that slumped over there on the stage because he's had one too many? Why, it's me and my 88-stringed lute. All right, my friends.
Good one, Jack. Good one.
Thanks, guys. I was really,
Really
proud.
brought it home there.
Really drove it home.
Finish it strong.
All right. You guys ready to dive in on this epic adventure through
oh, yeah.
the land of Tenebrarum?
As ready and unwilling as I'll ever be.
All right, friends. Here you
Take
go.
me.
Tenebrarum is a world of knights and kings, of honor and betrayal, of magic and monsters. Tenebrarum is at war. A new king sits on the throne of the human kingdom. Pause for beard-fixing effect. But the elves are quarreling amongst themselves, and the dwarves never agree on anything. Giants, orcs, and goblins mass for war, and the undead army of the White King is growing by the day. In the midst of all this chaos, the fate of the world rests on the shoulders of 4 young adventurers. You are Archtomaya, a male human ranger. You are a member of the party of 4 adventurers who are destined to defeat the White King. You are in Eusus, the capital of the human kingdom of Eusus. You've been they're not good at naming things, those humans. You've been sent to the human capital to meet with the king to discuss what action the kingdom will take in the war. You are accompanied by your friends, Logia, Iria, and Perry. Currently, you 4 are standing in the large foyer, waiting to be let into the throne room to meet the king and discuss your plans. The door opens, and a stern-looking man says,
"The king will see you now."
You all nod and walk into the throne room. The throne room is large and lavishly decorated. A tall man wearing plate mail and a crown sits on the throne. He looks regal, with graying black hair and a long black beard. Standing next to him is a stern-looking woman wearing plate armor and carrying a longsword. Standing near them are 2 young men dressed in robes. You 4 slowly approach the king and queen, bowing as you do so. The king nods.
At last, the saviors of this land have come to my palace.
Saviors.
You say, quizzically.
We've been following your journey in the papers. You know, the papers. You 4 have done
in the
many
parchments.
great things.
There's a stack of papers next to him with handwritten scrawls saying, "People, save the world."
Yeah, you just have like the little monks just copy
Constantly
pasting.
writing the news as pigeons arrive through various windows.
You 4 have done many great things, not the least of which is helping the kingdom of Ithumba repel a barbarian invasion. The Grand Alliance needs your help once again.
The king stands and approaches you all. I should have made my mouth hole bigger.
All right. Well, I'm taking the time. I think
Oh, take it away.
Arch is a bit of a saucy gentleman.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm excited to see some of the sauce. Oh, excellent.
You smirk and say to Perry,
Oh, would you listen to that? We're the saviors of the land, he says.
you smile at the king and need your...
Oh,
what?
What?
something.
That dragon stout is powerful stuff.
Yes.
What do you need from us, your lordship?
The king looks surprised by the fact you didn't seem in awe of him.
Well, I need you four to enter the wizard's cave and slay the wizard within. Make sense?
Yes.
He has been creating monsters to attack us, and if we don't stop him, my armies will not be able to hold back the tide of evil. Be warned that this is an extremely dangerous mission. Many knights have entered the cave, and none have returned.
That's why I'm sending 4 dudes I've never met before.
However, they've been doing a great job according to the monks, so I'm
Seems
very
practical.
excited to have them on board.
What team? What's our big anti-magic? Like, this is the thing that's going to save us from wizards kind of artifact that we carry with us.
Ooh.
What do we have?
Well, clearly in Athumba, when we stopped the tribe wars, they gifted us an artifact of some kind.
Perhaps the
Maybe
Twitch chat has an idea.
A taser.
Yes.
It's a tablet, a large stone tablet with a jewel at the very top that sparks with a mysterious electricity.
Nope, it's just a gun.
Ragnar the Falcon do something stupid. Ragnar the Falcon Master, who's in charge of the Messenger Falcon Squad.
Oh, excellent. He can send a message for us.
Yes. Perhaps he knows how to get to the cave.
Yes, the Falcons.
We'll try and add him in. I see the Orb of Storms, alternatively a Glock. We're not having a taser or a gun.
Are you sure? Fine.
I think the Orb of Storms.
Yes.
What is the Orb of
The Orb of Storms being like is it just like a fist-sized glass ball with roiling black clouds inside?
Maybe the AI will tell us. Jack.
Oh, excellent. You're pitching it. Sorry, yes. I forgot that half of this show is indeed letting a computer do the funny stuff for us. That is on me. My bad. Brilliant. Give him the chair. The big mace to the face. There's a lot of great suggestions. I picture all of the monks in the back are just like, yeah, we've been reading all about this one. There's a chair. You strap a man down.
I got this
into
crowbar. If you hit the wizard with it, that probably hurt.
That would probably hurt.
My anti-magic crowbar. Oh, what's
Yes.
anti-magic about it? Well, it hurts wizards just the same as
If you
anybody
kill
else.
a wizard, they can't cast magic.
Yeah, it worked on Jerry. The mystical knuckle sandwich.
Delicious.
Now, that sounds like my barbarian.
I like how the white
Sounds like what
king
Hamacles eats for dinner.
just munching down. The evil white king, a hideous necromancer that's been plaguing the world, just lives in a cave. Just head on over to his cave up and around the hill.
I imagine what it is that he lives in, what was it called? The Ivory Obsidian or something?
Oh, the
he
floating
lives-
phylactery of ivory obsidian.
Yeah, so he lives in the white black. And,
Yes, the white black.
And I imagine this cave is where he does his experiments.
Oh,
'Cause
great.
he
So
can't
not
do
just
it-
sully up his
Yeah,
phylactery.
he can't do his experiments in his house because his house is
That's-
all pristine.
Yeah, it's
So
ivory and black.
We've been spying on him, and we happen to know it's like the Emperor comes to the Death Star, right? Like he's in the cave, so we strike now.
Yes. Excellent. Good.
Can't attack
And-
him in his lair, so we'll attack him there instead.
And we know this because of all the monks' carrier pigeons who are also
Yes.
spy pigeons. There's a giant cave the wizard lives in, system like an ant colony. This is a bunch of tiny wizards who have a timeshare on this cave.
Yes, I went halvesies with Tharnok, the Lord of Undead. He gets it in the summer, and I get it in the winter.
That's why I say winter is coming.
Yes.
With many of his monsters live. Oh, I see. Excellent. And the undead are just other wizards whom also shared the timeshare
Oh,
who's
it's just a
killed,
bunch
so
of
you can have a
liches.
half and half. Oh, excellent. Is there like a lich club?
Yes. With Sabrina the Teenage Lich, and all the other famous liches of history.
But most notably, leading with Sabrina. Shout out
Yes.
to J-Havk for now following. Wow.
Hey.
Welcome to the board, friend. The board. That's right. Now as a board of directors, you get all this insight into how the story goes. So please, spend all those channel points telling us what to do. Harry Licher.
Oh dear.
Excellent.
You hold up the Orb of Storms you have just acquired from the barbarians.
Well, with this Orb of Storms we got from the barbarians, should make it a piece of sweet roll. And if all else fails, we got Parry's big mace in the face. Where is this cave?
The king leads you through the halls of the palace, down to a large metal door.
Wait, no.
He reaches out and grabs a torch that was providing light in the hallway from a bracket on the wall and applies it to the fire pot, which is just lightly sparking. The fire pot begins to spark more rapidly before hissing violently as flames burst forth. You step backwards as the sound of an extremely loud thunderclap is heard. When you are able to hear again, the king is saying something.
So, could you speak up, Your Majesty?
Can you speak up over all the loud thunderclaps?
Was that magic?
What?
I feel like we just did
Oh,
some
yes.
friends, we just did some magic.
I don't know
Drink
how to,
up.
I don't know how to drink with my beard on. I need a straw.
Every time you talk, the beard rustles violently.
I'm about 2 minutes away from just taking this off.
And you know what? I'm in favor.
Gandalf. And Gandalf shaved.
And Gandalf shaved rapidly and magically. While Eric types out the next prompt, he led us down the halls to a metal door, and then we ignored the door, instead turning to a fire pot. He puts the torch to the fire pot, which sparked lightly, and then caught fire, and then clapped. I don't know what's happening. You listen hard. Take it away.
You listen hard, trying to hear what the king is saying.
With this portal, we will be able to communicate between our lands. Good luck on your mission. And if you should fail, may the gods have mercy on our souls.
Jesus, dude. No
So,
pressure.
okay, so wait a second. I would like to think about this.
Yes, please.
For a quick moment.
Yep.
What this really was is that we were like, where is this? And he was like, but check out my cell phone. Like, check out.
Basically, we're like, can you help us? Yes.
Oh my god.
Send nudes.
I get 6 G's down here.
That was just how I took that. I was
Yeah,
just
no,
like,
that's
wait a
true.
second.
Where is it? He says, I'll tell you after you check out this sweet Razor flip phone I have downstairs.
Call me
All
on the
right.
fire. Huh.
Take away.
That was certainly something you did not expect. You and your friends enter the portal and find yourselves deep in the middle of a large forest, covered in a purple bluish haze. Purple haze, all in my brain.
No.
Shadows quickly move and disappear among the fog.
Our elf companion speaks.
Oh dear,
Aaron, I think you're muted.
Aaron has
Aaron.
disappeared.
Oh.
Aaron.
No, I'm not. I'm
Speak
still
again,
here.
Aaron.
Oh,
Speak like. Oh, there he is. All right, hold
I was
on.
he's
speaking
just
very
mumbling
quietly.
like the king.
Let's take it up a couple of lines. Take it back to ones.
You and your friends enter the portal and find yourselves deep in the middle of a large forest, covered in a purple bluish haze. Shadows quickly move and disappear among the fog.
What manner of land is this?
Iria asks.
A strange magical land through which we traveled a magical brazier portal phone. Incredible.
Yes, this is a very mysterious place. You gain 2 points.
Hey, all right.
Hey.
We're just 8 more points and we can get hammered. Excellent. Because as we know, that's how alcohol works. Your Highness, are you doing product placement ads? You bet your ass I am.
This
Sorry, Mom.
kingdom is very expensive to run.
Wait,
Today's
so he's...
adventure is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
So you're telling me that the king has this entire time had a mystical, magical portal to the wizard's cave? Yeah, he sent his own knights through. I guess this tracks. It just seems dangerous to have a portal to your arch nemesis in your basement.
Misa Life really wants Ragnar the Falcon guy to show up.
I am
Oh.
putting him in right now.
This is the Falcon Land, the land where Ragnar, remember him? He's in charge. Excellent.
This is the land of falcons. That is why there is ground for them to walk.
Trees. 2 most important artifacts in a falcon's life are the
Yes.
ground and the trees. The wizard is the
Ooh.
king's brother.
Ooh.
Interesting. A bold turn. The king is like, can you get this pest out of my basement? The wizard deep in the cave is like,
So we think it's an epic adventure we're going on, but really it's just the aftermath of their like awkward Thanksgiving dinner that he wants you to
yeah, and you know, no one else is really talking to anyone else, and no one really wants to.
politics again.
Oh no! Damn
No
it!
one-
It happens every year.
No one agrees with my policies.
He wanted to make
Being
Lothlorien
king.
great again, and I said,
Me, the king.
Welcome with this
Oh, no.
stupid red hat.
Could we get
Oh, no. What
Iria's
happened?
line again?
Yeah, go ahead.
What manner of land is this?
Iria asks, you say,
One that will soon know us.
you take a small falcon statue out of your pocket and throw it into the air. It transforms into Ragnar, the Falcon Master, and hovers above you.
Fly, Ragnar. Find us the cave of the wizard we must slay. We must... Oh no!
Oh dear,
It'll melt.
Oh,
we have
no.
turned the tides.
Oh, typo.
oh no! Quick, save that! Quick,
Ah,
do it.
ah,
Quick.
we must
Good save.
slay.
There you go.
Yes, good save. Excellent.
No one's the wiser.
Watching it change in real time might be the funniest thing I've seen all day. It's like there's the panicked editors inside of his brain. Like, no,
No,
can't
no.
say that one.
Fly, Ragnar. Find us the cave of the wizard we must slay.
The falcon soars above the trees and leads you through the forest. After about an hour of traveling, Ragnar banks and makes a loud screeching sound. You look up in the direction he flew off to
That
see a
was good.
large cave. You pick yourself up and dust yourself off.
Wait,
This must be it.
were you just sitting on the ground? I thought you were walking. After about an hour of traveling, were you crawling your way there?
No, Ragnar was traveling. You were just sitting watching.
Yeah, you were just watching him travel for an hour.
Watching him fly around.
It's actually been right next to you the whole time. It's just
Oh,
difficult
okay.
to see through the haze.
This is
Iuchu says, "Whoa!" And I don't know why, but I love the enthusiasm.
This is very cool because I believe there is a series of items in D&D that are little statues of animals, and when you toss them into the air, they turn into the.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's very cool.
Already, we are better than Lord of the Rings. Reason one, we are immediately utilizing birds
Birds.
for our purpose.
They solve everything, unless you have to go in a cave, which we
Yes,
have to do
which-
right now.
It is
Gandalf
fair.
has officially shaved, and now he is merely Tom Selleck with blue eyebrows.
Oh, I love him. King of Autumn 96 did do something stupid. Mentions a cocky satyr is stalking our group with his pan flute.
Oh boy, Danny DeVito, where are you?
Oh no.
He's not very skilled with his pan flute.
He's trying, damn it.
He's a satyr. He's too busy like getting drunk and
Yeah,
like,
you're right.
chasing women. Like he doesn't have time to practice music.
Excellent.
Can the satyr do Baker Street while Eric's typing?
Fuck.
Look, don't be mad when he asks for it.
I'm telling you, it works in every genre.
I genuinely had a moment today, by the way, where my brother asked to listen to Baker Street, and I was like, in all likelihood, I'm gonna hear it later tonight in some fantasy kind of.
I was like, I'll just go out and learn a different riff so that when they ask me for Baker Street, I'll play that one instead. And I forgot. So,
Oh dear.
Baker Street it is.
You say.
Well spotted, Ragnar. Perry, you're the brains of this party. How do you think we should proceed? Also, where is that pan flute music coming from?
Perry looks up at the sky.
That is a good question. I have a feeling that if we follow the music, she'll find their answer.
That's a good point, Perry.
That's why you're the brains, Perry.
Why I think you're
Always
on to
thinking
something,
that one.
Perry.
And here I was thinking we should walk off in the complete opposite direction.
If we just kept walking, we'd come up behind the man playing the pan flute.
Yes. The closer we are to danger, the farther we are from harm. Iria looks around nervously.
Judspot says, I think this is a good question.
Yes, thank you.
gain 2 points. M4 is not puzzled says, turn up the music. Is the music quiet?
The music is sitting where you usually like it to sit. I think it's just the pan flute is quiet compared to the orchestral stuff.
That's fair.
Noah, I love this effect on the cave entrance, making it look like there's light deep within a tunnel. It's very
That's
Oh my god, I can't even see it.
Thank
Oh,
you.
look at that! A train is approaching.
It's the bridge. It's the bridge
Get
from
away.
last week.
Oh no! There's just a man with a cowboy hat in the distance riding a train. How did that get here? Wanzo the satyr is drunk again.
Wanzo.
Everybody, I'm Wanzo. Hey guys, it's me, Wanzo.
He'll be
Everyone in
fine
the forest
after
is
a
like,
few bread
oh
and
god,
cheese.
it's Wanzo.
Oh
I feel
god,
like-
not Wanzo.
All he
here he
eats is bread and
comes.
cheese and fermented fruit.
Aaron,
I don't
can
even
you tell
drink
us a
wine.
bit-
I just put strawberries in a cup and let it ferment, and then I eat that.
Eric, can you tell us a little bit more about Wanzo?
Well,
the satyr?
Jack,
Yeah.
could I?
Oh, are you about to-
or
Oh.
could the AI?
You draw your bow and fire at the sound of the flute, pinning the satyr playing the flute to a tree. You say,
Wanzo the satyr, how did you find us?
before you can do anything else, a bolt of lightning hits you and you are fried on the spot.
Damn
You
it.
gain no points.
Wait. Who?
Jesus Christ!
Satyrs have badass magic, man.
Oh my god. You've heard of
Arch, we heard
Damn
the
it, Wanzo.
baby.
Oh man. Rest in peace. Thank you, CC the Owl.
Drink for remembrance,
Drink
but
to
also
forget.
magic. Yay!
Alright, double shot. Man, I've heard
that
of Halleck's
delicious
Rebuke, but
creamy
that's
mead
hardcore.
really hits you like a bolt of lightning out of the blue.
Oh. Everyone show up at Jesse's house.
But you know what we have? We have the Orb of Storms.
Oh,
true.
wait, are we retrying?
So we can
or
deflect
are we,
lightning. Process and
God says, no, you roll the 1, roll again.
Oh dear. My spell save DC is 2. So I only
Juju
fail
says-
on a 1. Ash pile.
Oh my god, that's excellent.
And then can you just, I feel like there should be just like a fragment of their clothing, like just a, I don't know. If it were modern, I would say just like a pair of glasses sitting there. Like that's all that's left of them.
Wait. Oh, we're playing a ranger.
Yeah, there's just like a bow just like stuck in them.
The pan
just
flute
gonna-
happily playing as he frolics away.
There we go.
Thanks, King of Autumn. Delightful.
It's a single arrow.
A single arrow. Yes. Excellent.
The Orb of Storms buzzes and absorbs the lightning blast coming from Wanzo.
not this time, Wanzo.
You walk over to him and punch him in the face. Your punch fails to phase him, and he punches you back, sending you flying.
Thank God.
He's got all that strength compacted into such a tiny goat frame that, like,
Who says this though?
I think this is Wanzo as you fly away from him.
What's our dwarf's name? Oh, say one.
Loggear.
Yeah.
What's Wanzo say?
Too bad. You would have made a worthy addition.
Oh, Wanzo. What a memorable character.
oh god.
Haha. Gonna play my flute now.
Note to self: don't piss off Wanzo. That's right. He will fry
damn
you
it.
somehow.
Promptly and immediately. I
guess
thought we were
he
going to
took-
be redoing, but
He
this is
took like
bold.
3 or 4 levels of cleric, I think.
Yeah, oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
So he was just like, smite.
Problem solved. I smite thee with my flute, called the dwarf Jenny. The dwarf has a name, and it's Lawgear. Lawgir. How do we know Wanzo? That's what I want to know. Maybe I'll toss this one over to Aaron if I can. Aaron, what is our history with Wanzo?
Oh, you've run into him a couple times when
Yeah.
passing through the forest. You know, at first, because he's so cute and he plays his little flute, you couldn't help but think to yourself, oh, he's a cute little satyr. He could do no harm. Turns out he's a bit of a psychopath. Just a little bit.
No, Lonzo.
And you know,
Oh
these
my
magical...
God! Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Sorry, were you saying something about him being a psychopath?
No, I think this speaks for itself.
Oh my God!
Something about psychopath?
Jesus Christ! All right, go ahead and read this out.
Oh, Jesse, you've taken such a time.
Where's
Oh
Jesse?
my God, I don't know. He's just disappeared.
Jesse, no! I need to hear this read aloud so I can internalize it and the pain that I'm feeling.
Someone in the chat says Wanzo is your ex-lover.
Oh no!
Have you read this? You should wait until we read the next bit.
Column. Oh, I.
Oh.
Wait until we read the next bit, then tell us if this is our former lover.
Oh dear. You turn to Lorgier and say,
A little help here.
you gesture for Lorgier to use his axe. As you leap into the air, Lorgier swings his axe and slices into the side of Wossnow's leg. His twin brother, Wanzo, looks in pain. Wossnow falls and grabs your foot, smashing your face into the ground. This is turning into like MMA.
No, keep going.
He squeezes as sparks go off in front of your eyes. Wossnose rips out your spinal column and flings it across the forest clearing. He stands up and limps away.
I'm pretty sure Wanzo. I'm pretty
Finish
sure
him.
Wanzo isn't actually a satyr. Wanzo's actually just a predator, but they don't know what that means in this world.
Some kind of ugly satyr, right?
Like he's just this martial arts
mandibles.
So
All right.
Dana Beeman points out this is why no one can get to the wizard to kill him, because they have to get through Wanzo first.
The wizard's actually just a pushover. The wizard's nothing.
Like, okay, so we've established he's got like 5 or 6 levels in cleric. He's clearly got 20 levels in monk.
So do we salvage this?
No, Eric, our spinal
immortal? Maybe I get them to put my spine back in my body.
I don't care what happens next, but I need to finish my drawing of a predator holding a predator holding
Make
your
sure he
spine.
has goat hooves.
Make sure he's cute.
Make sure he's cute.
Maybe he has quiet
Jack
eyes. or
cannot
something.
handle what's going on. Oh,
all right.
Make it work. This is why
It's
we're
fantasy.
the savior
You
of
can
the
make anything
world,
work.
Jack.
All
We're
right,
not
you're
good
right.
at saving
I'm
things. We just
crying.
can't be killed.
Okay, so point number 2. This is the other reason why we're better than Lord of the Rings. Gratuitous violence and fatality. Oh my God.
When did Aragon reach in and rip out someone's spine? Never.
no, he just like looked at flowers and was like, they went this way.
Wait. Ooh.
All right, well, while we figure this out, we're gonna pause and see if we get a lovely, crisp noise from this mead as I pop it. It should let off a nice little carbonated fizz. Let's hope.
Oh.
That was a satisfying.
much better
That's a
than
great
last
sound.
That was
Okay,
satisfying.
all right.
Jesse, I'm going to leave it up to you. Having opened a new bottle, do we drink to forget or do we keep this going?
I think we need to put our spine back in.
Okay. Then we're going to keep going.
No,
Wow.
I meant.
Okay. We're
yeah.
going to forget. Okay. Everybody.
Everyone drink.
Well, I'm glad that I got this far with the predator.
Jesus Christ.
That is a very frothy drink right there.
God, that was a ride. Oh, God. All right, take it away.
Somewhere in another universe.
What are we doing?
Right
nothing
from
has
you turn to
changed.
Loggear and say,
Wait, what?
No,
Oh.
we're undoing this, are we not?
Or are we hitting retry?
I hit redo already.
Oh, there it is. It
Oh,
finally
I
arrived.
Redo,
I
yeah.
thought it said it was redoing, and then I was looking and I was typing out the same thing. I was like, the AI has one answer,
One.
Oh, the
Yeah,
AI
that's
is
the only
divided.
answer.
no spine.
AI really wants Wazno Wanzo.
Wasnos. All right, take
Maybe
it away.
maybe we put it in story mode or something and try and
Force it. I think we could pull this off.
I got it.
All right.
Oops.
Slices into the side of Wasno's head.
Oh, and that's why it changed it.
Oh my God. I've recovered. I'm happy to be back. Wanzo eats spines.
No, he doesn't eat them. He just throws them on the ground after he's done with them.
No, he
he
picks them
picks
up
his teeth
later.
with them, guys. How else
Like
do
a
you think
corn
he
on
gets
the
that
cob.
brilliant smile?
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Is that what it
friend.
takes to get a nice smile? Is it just people's spines?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. What's the
Turn
tone
from-
of the?
You
Okay.
turn to Lorgir and say,
A little help here.
you gesture for Lorgir to use his axe. As you leap into the air, Lorgir swings his axe and slices into the side of Wanzo's leg.
Thanks, friend.
You grab your axe, and as you do, the leg heals itself. He looks at Lorgir and laughs.
Ha ha ha! I'll remember this.
He turns to you, and fire, ice, lightning, and earth fly towards you. Oh, that's a spell, I think.
Oh, it is.
Certainly
Sounds
magic.
pretty magical.
All right, more magic.
You duck under the blow intended for your head and swing your axe into his foot. As he pulls it out of his foot, you swing again, hitting him in the knee. This guy has like incredible heat. Like, okay,
So many HP.
he's okay. Here, I've got it figured out.
All right. Yeah,
Five levels of cleric,
Yeah.
20 levels of
Okay.
monk,
So yeah, break this down for
and he's
me.
Wolverine from the waist down.
Can I get that character sheet, please?
Yeah, it's a bit of a multi-class and some homebrew, but I think I can figure it out.
I think I can make this work. It's Satyr the Last Airbender.
Well, actually, he probably has to be at least like 8 or 9 levels of cleric for like flame strike and all that crazy
Well, he's
stuff
also
he keeps
casting
casting.
4 spells with 1 action, so I don't know.
So he's a sorcerer, so he's got quicken spell and
Oh,
cleric.
wow.
This
Or it's a chromatic orb.
this DM is out of control. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
and
this
I'm
DM
all-
was like, just go on D&D Wiki and choose whatever you want. It's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm all for freedom in your game. I am. However, like, at least appreciate the mechanics rather than
well,
say.
All right, so
Chat,
that's what
chat.
you know. Yeah. Oh, go
Chat.
for it.
What? Iria, our elf companion. What's her magical artifact? The thing that she has that gives us a powerful blast. And if you say taser, we're kicking you out.
Do we know? Because we know the dwarf has an axe. We're a ranger. What is she?
She's
Do
got
we
a
know
bow, of
like what her
course.
class is, or
It's a
Baseball bat.
taster.
A baseball bat of what? We want something that's magical, something
A
that she
ship's cannon.
yeah.
A baseball bat that launches
just pulls a cannon
larger.
your collapsible
I got
cannon.
this
Uh,
one. Yeah.
There's the crossbow of
Crossbow
green
of green
stuff.
stuff.
That's not bad.
I need to stop doing that.
The Morning Star. It's a
I feel
Morning
like
Star.
crossbow
That's-
of green
Son of a
stuff
brilliance
is
damage.
like Green Lantern if you were in the medieval time.
Oh yeah, the crossbow of green stuff.
Yeah, it shoots things that are green.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Of green stuff.
Oh, we're going with
Where the
that. Right.
forge is this? Dana Beeman says a little triangle.
Oh, she can be a
Ah.
bard. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
resonance of that triangle is always a G sharp 7, and it's enough to pierce the eardrums.
Yeah, that's how she casts Shatter.
A Bible.
Oh,
Oh,
All right,
What?
we'll use both of them.
oh, excellent.
If we're in a fantasy setting, is the Bible just like the Silmarillion? Like, is that
Yeah. No, we're trying to be better than Lord of the Rings.
right?
Well, we can't have him be canon in our universe.
I mean, depending on who you ask, the Silmarillion is better than Lord of the Rings. You yell.
Iria, no! Use your crossbow of green stuff! Blast him with the little triangle!
Stop yelling at me!
Iria yells at you as she fires her bolt of living green fire at him. As the bolt hits him in the chest, he goes down and drops the flute. Jack, what does it sound like when a flute drops?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. A little something like this.
Drop.
And then just for the sake of completionist, what does it sound like when you pick up a flute?
I've
never noticed that. I'll need to try that.
That's why the orchestra
what's
sounds. This is
happening
what
next
traditional. This is what traditional orchestra tuning sounds like. Let me just crank this up real quick so you can hear it, nice and loud. This is an orchestra tuning, right? It's classic.
Wow, I never noticed.
Yeah,
That's
fun
really
facts
good.
with Jack. That's what I always say.
As the bolt hits him in the chest, he goes down and drops the flute. He looks up at you and smiles. Iria just saved your life. You gain 5 points.
Hell yes.
That was magic, and that was
How
10
many points are we at?
Oh,
Double drink?
magic and 10 points. All right, everybody. Drink.
God, this is the most alcoholic episode we've had.
Now, my question is, if Wanzo actually is a henchman of the wizard, and
Yes.
we've defeated him, does that bring us close to an act break?
It
feel
sure
like it does.
does.
Our
Let's hear
first
what-
success.
Let's hear what great words he has to say before we break the act.
Ooh,
He
excellent.
says,
He says nothing.
He's
he
silent.
really had to think about it.
It pierces love.
He says,
You'll do.
he collapses to the ground and expires.
Oh, wait, that was Wanzo.
And the AI seems to think we just defeated the wizard,
the White
which
King.
we have not.
Keep reading.
You look at his body
Yeah, we did it.
as a ring drops out of his hand. There's a ring that looks like an oval made of copper with a strange eye in the middle. You pick it up and pocket it. It feels warm in your hand. It gives you a strange feeling, almost as if the ring is staring back at you. You quickly put it in your pocket again. The
You
door
put
in
it in your
front
other
of you opens up.
I don't understand how we beat the White King, but
It's
I kinda
quite
really
cool.
like that.
We did it. We found the ring. Guys,
Great. There's always one of those in these
there's
stories.
always one of those. All right. Better than Tolkien.
Always.
Why? Because we found our ring late into the
And ours
first book.
big and is an oval. He's
Yes.
just a stupid little ring.
Yeah, a ring
The
of-
Yeah, ours
language
is
is,
a
that of
copper oval.
Mordor, which I will not utter here.
All right, friends.
All right,
Let's
well,
call that the end of Act 1,
One.
yes?
Wow.
The door being, I'm assuming, a door to the cave, the wizard's cave,
Yeah.
opens to us. And in fact, should we say that this is end of Book 1 of, say, a
Yes.
trilogy?
Book 1.
Book 1.
What is the
What is
title?
the name?
Yes.
Oh, please, yes.
What is the title of Book 1?
Book 1. Copper rings and crafty satyrs.
Yes.
Yes,
I was going to suggest Lightning from Above.
that's not bad.
Hmm.
A dance of lightning and flutes.
I was gonna say.
Of
rock
orbs and crossbows.
I was gonna say Perry Thatcher.
Once again, I must point
favorite
out
is Perry.
no
Have
relation
we- have
to
we
Maggie
mentioned-
Thatcher.
Have we mentioned is Perry the one with the little hair?
He's
been in all
Perry
of- I
is
just
the
love
one
him.
with the little hair.
He
Yes.
hasn't
Is
done it.
Perry just like Logier's like baby cousin that he's dragging on? Like,
He's
yeah,
just a
my
human.
parents said I had to look after Perry for the day, so he's here.
He's just a human that's here. So I just well, he's here.
Oh, it's one of those. It's like one of those. Come on, bring your brother with you. Take your brother
Yeah.
with you.
Perry is Arch's brother, and Arch is like, I swear he doesn't do anything. He doesn't
Very
do it.
Thatcher
Going to a
Chronicles.
deadly lich's house.
Who
I
would
don't
like to
care.
give us a
Well,
recap
But
of the
before,
first book?
Before
yeah.
we do
Oh,
that,
sorry.
Can I just do a shout out? Okay, I'd just like to point out we would like really love just as us if you came to our Discord and hung out sometimes. And if you are drinking tonight, we'd love to know what you're drinking. So please come to our Discord to Jesse's Mead Corner and send us a picture of whatever you're drinking with us, and we'd really appreciate that. 'Cause it
Hell
would be
yeah.
very fun.
And
I
you
know
can
I'd
get
have a good
updates
time.
on all my mead, including the mead that we all made together on stream, which is almost
Hear me
ready
out.
for bottling.
And remember, if you show up
Really?
at Jesse's house,
You get to try
We
something.
really need to do another one of those mead streams. Those
We
are
do,
really,
yes.
that was really quite fun.
I
would
know
love
I
to
said
do
it was
that.
almost ready for bottling like 2 months ago, but now it actually is because
'Cause you're
I
putting your
bought
arms
some
out like
bottles.
Oh.
Before I was like, this is ready for bottling. I don't have any bottles.
All right. We always end the act with somebody giving us a recap of the first book. It's been a couple of months since we read, the first one. We're finally getting to the library. The second copy's been on hold for so long, but finally we have our grubby little mitts on it. Who would like to give us a recap of the first book before we dive in on book 2?
Oh, I don't mind.
Take it away.
Yes, you see, at the beginning of the book, we were summoned by the king to speak of a great evil that has shrouded the land, the evil of the White King. And he said to us that he has sent many a knight into the White King's cave. None have returned. So he called together the 4 intrepid adventurers that he met that afternoon. He showed them his very rad, very cool mobile device, which allowed him to make phone calls through flame and fire. He sent them through the fire into a forest, where we met the most dastardly creature known to humankind, Wanzo the Satyr, with several levels of cleric and monk and a lot of magic. We were almost defeated, but luckily the crossbow of green stuff saved the day, and now we follow our trusty falcon guide as we come to the door of the cave that holds the White King, the wizard that will cover all the land in shadow. Also, we found a ring.
Seems unimportant.
I forgot it. It probably won't come back into play.
Let's do a quick little prediction for this next chapter, this next book. What's a fun sort of this or that? How about will Wanzo return? I feel like he's popular enough that the AI will force him back in somehow. So I'm going to start that betting right now. You can bet some channel points. I just put / predication. That's not what I meant to put.
Wanzo is predicated on one simple idea. Drink a lot of fermented strawberries and rip spines out of people.
Well, he does both of those marvelously. Start prediction. Does Wanzo return? Excellent.
Actually, fun fact, I've been thinking of doing a strawberry mead. So perhaps we will do that one on stream.
Ooh. I'm always here for some strawberry.
There we go.
And now the thrilling book 2.
And now the thrilling continuation.
You stand at the door of the wizard cave and hold your arm out. Ragnar, the Falcon Master, lands on your arm. You say,
Ragnar, use your falcon eyes. What do you see deep in the cave?
He makes a perception check, looks over the room as far as he can see. He looks back at you and says,
I see some humans, but they aren't moving.
Sleep?
You ask.
No. Dead.
You turn back to the cave entrance and enter. You walk down the path and look in awe of the sights around you. The cave is filled with strange objects and creatures. In one case, there is a sword sticking out of a rock. That's not
All right.
derivative in the slightest.
Beautiful music, Jack.
Thank you. Oh, that was it. I thought there
is
was
it.
more text.
You found a
thank
sword
you.
in the cave, you gain 1 point.
Well, obviously we have to grab the sword. Shout out to CC the Owl for following. Hello, friend. Nice to see you here hanging out, being in the chat. Grab sword, grab rock.
Grab rock. Ye cannot get ye flask.
Obvious exits are north, south, and Dennis.
Jesus Christ.
H in chat for anyone who gets the joke.
Yay!
I don't get the joke.
Hold
Hold it. Hold. Everybody stop.
Whoa,
King of Autumn 96
whoa,
Redeemed
whoa.
sounds like a song. Oh,
What,
we got a
the
musical
grab rock?
number.
What specifically is the song?
Oh, man. Yeah, what's the song prompt, my friend?
Jack, you're
Let
the
me pull this up.
musician. What's the song?
A traveling song in a cave.
Traveling song in a cave. I think the traveling song in the cave has to do with the great mystery The Tale of the Sword of the Stone. It's the ballad of the man who grabbed the rock.
Yes.
And of
It
course,
is called Finding Myself Underneath a Rock.
who would like to sing this tune?
Well, Jack, which character do you think would sing this in the party?
Well, of course, we haven't heard anything from our good friend. What's Perry? Thank you. I thought his name was Dennis for a second.
Aaron
Oh,
would
You
be
cannot travel to Dennis.
improvising the song as our mastermind of the group, Perry.
Of course.
All right, Perry, give us a lovely tune about. This is the ballad of the man who grabbed the rock, and I will play you a lovely intro.
Perry has an opera voice.
Oh, fuck.
Harry has whatever you so desire.
It was long ago in a cave. There was a man who found a rock and he hid under it. And he stayed there. And that was the last time we all saw the man who hid under the rock.
Give us the chorus.
Man under the rock. Man under the rock. He was a man under a rock. And you guessed it, man under a rock.
What a shock.
Do-lang, do-lang.
Perry's a real wordsmith.
Bravo.
Can I hire Perry to sing "You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch" to me?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
That was exactly what I was thinking.
Oh, how does that one go?
You just see this tiny little child just kind of walk up the stage.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Oh my god.
You have termites in your smile.
You two is asking for an encore. Can I get the second verse of that song? I mean, it's
Oh,
just as
dear
iconic as
Lord.
the first. So allow me to play you in. And of course, as all good ballads do, we have a gratuitous and unnecessary key change. Take it away.
And so, then 4 random people walked into the cave. And there they saw a bunch of dead people. For shame. And then they told the literal child to sing in the cave a song about a man who hid under the rock.
If you all know the words to the chorus, people in the chat,
Yeah, of course.
sing along,
Everyone
please.
sing along.
Everybody chat along.
Man under the rock.
Under the rock.
Man under the rock.
Under the rock.
He was a man under a rock. You guessed it. Man under the rock.
Everyone's doing it. Yay.
Yeah.
See the flute drop.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course.
SoundCloud.
You see
Harry-
Absolutely
Misa
spectacular.
Life pointed out that Perry and Trevor would be an excellent duo.
Oh man.
Actually, I'm surprised, Misa Life. I'm surprised you have not made a fire sword reference to this sword that's sitting in a rock.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Shame
well,
on
now
you.
that you said it.
Shame on you.
Now that
Are
you
we
said
are we ready to actually do
I think
the
we should
story
go.
now?
Man under the rock.
Yeah, all right. Take it away.
Wait, there's
So,
a story?
This prompt is very classic D&D, where we just find a village in the cave.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
Do we like this, or do we want to keep this
Like
more
in every
streamlined?
cave, there's someone standing there going, "I have health potions for sale."
It's also a strange
Right
man
before
with a
you
flute
beat the
by his
final
side.
boss.
Yeah,
Yes,
this was
I
a
love
huge
save
trope.
points.
D&D
This is,
trope.
I mean, it's pretty tropey. We're trying to be better than that. I say we
Yeah.
drink to forget.
to
Obviously,
forget?
the goal today, better than Tolkien, better
Better
than
than
Lord of the
Tolkien.
Rings. We got to be better than tropes.
All right.
So, bottoms up.
I'm gonna need to go get a drink.
No,
It
it's the
won't-
same thing.
Redo.
Huh.
You gain
Oh, no, no.
point.
I see you pull out the sword, but it doesn't move, right?
Yes,
oh, no.
but
And then it
becomes
turns
a
into the
village.
village, and then there's a flute. Yes.
It takes a village to
Ah,
raise a sword, you see.
Why don't we
All
try
right.
that one more
Do-
time?
Leasing that.
Stream Man Under a Rock on SoundCloud.
Ah, yes. Misa Life has redeemed Backstory Corner, wanting to know the connection between Fire Sword and this sword in the rock.
Well, this is obviously the sword is the namesake for the band.
This
They
is
traveled
the
to-
Fire Sword.
This is the fire sword, and we just couldn't get it out, so unfortunately. Wait, what?
Monday, April 26, 2006. Deleting, proving this is pretty good.
Thanks,
guys.
Tolkien.
pretty
the ghost
good.
of Tolkien's here.
Yes, we've turned into Samuel Pepys, where we're just writing down our journal entries and calling it a book.
The sword triggered a checkpoint. All right. Here we go. Take it away.
Well, actually, but first to address Misa Life's redemption of the coins, you see,
Oh, yeah,
this
please.
is the Fire Sword.
Yeah.
Whether we are able to get it out or not, legend states that the one who pulls this sword from this stone shall be crowned king of all rock and heavy metal in the universe. And thus Fire Sword the band was born.
But a terrible curse befalls them. For to be the king of rock and roll is also to be doomed to a horrible fate, burning in the hellish fires of Helheim for all thy life. And you know the rest.
Yeah.
They fell into the sun.
The
That's
rest,
they
as
died.
they say, is tour notes. You pick up the sword and inspect the ornate blade. You pull on the sword, and it comes out of the rock easily. Yeah, anticlimactically, one might even say. You look at the shiny blade and marvel at the craftsmanship. You've never seen a blade like this in your life. But you know one thing for certain.
This sword is worth a fortune.
You say out loud. Suddenly, a booming voice echoes through the cave.
Thief! Behold my rage!
Oh boy.
You were in the Cave of Wonders the whole time.
Oh no!
I feel like this is like, you know, when you're playing like Oblivion or Skyrim and you steal something but there's no one around, but your horse is watching you, and the horse AI like reports you to the
Triggers it.
guards.
The witness.
It's like, no one was here except my horse.
You have violated the laws of Skyrim.
According to the old
Hey, you're
horse.
fine. I'll
Pay
save
with
you.
your blood.
Take it away.
Why won't
You
you
turn
die?
and look for the voice. You look around, but can't find the source of the voice.
Over here, fool! I'm in rock!
At least he knows.
What a twist!
Perry just turns.
The legends were true.
Oh, Perry, yeah. Wow. He's so good at... Perry saw this guy minutes ago, but didn't want to, like, mention it to anybody.
Saw some random.
I was trying to
ass
tell you
man.
through song, but you just thought I was singing again.
Oh, no, what?
And you wanted a second verse.
Guys, I
Sicko.
think the song might be about us. Keep reading.
Oh, okay.
You follow the voice to a nearby rock wall and place your hand on it. Suddenly, hands grab your wrists and pull you towards the rock. You try to escape, but there are just too many hands pulling you closer to the wall. You scream as you are crushed against the rock.
Wow, we've had a
Oh my
bad
God.
day, dude. This has been a bad day for our
Our
spinal
DM
column.
is out to get us.
Yeah. This is one
I'm-
of those, like, level 1 funnel adventures where everyone made 5 characters and they're all going to
Oh,
die
it's
except
fucking
for the
Tomb
one
of
they're gonna
Horrors
play.
for sure.
Oh, man.
Oh, you
this is
fell into
great.
a sphere of annihilation. Uh-oh, you're dead.
Oh, what are you going to do? Wow. So the
what-
man under the rock just wanted a hug.
Noah, is the man under the rock flipping us off? Who is that? I'm
Perhaps.
confused. Okay.
Yes, this is the man under the rock.
Damn
Is it-
thief.
I do want to point out, just because what I drew before
translucent.
with Perry singing is just a man chilling underneath a rock.
Oh,
Then we had to go
Perry.
and take his sword.
And
So
then
now
he
he's
took his
pissed.
sword,
Of
so now
course.
he's very pissed off.
So sorry. Wow.
Sorry, man under the rock.
You yelled.
Help, please. Perry. Area Loggear, save me.
You scream as the hands pull you closer to the rock, crushing your bones. Soon your face is touching the rock, and you can't scream at all. Then the inevitable happens. Your head is crushed by the force of another body being pressed against it.
This is the deadliest adventure we've ever had.
Good
All right.
Lord.
I drink to forget. I'm
Yeah,
calling
I
it
don't-
now.
You're all right.
If we were
We need
doing
to
an
get
episode,
to the wizard to defeat him eventually.
Yes. If we were doing an episode where we could die, like we should do a permadeath adventure at some point. But today, adventure's too soon. I know not enough people die in Lord of the Rings, and that's one of the things the AI is trying to do for us. But no,
It's trying to raise the stakes, you know.
trying to raise the stakes. Yeah.
Look,
All right,
you
here we
killed
go.
off one member of the Fellowship. God damn it.
Ah,
This is amazing, though. This rock that pulls you in if you take the sword.
so cool.
That's
What
a
a
great
great
trap. I am stealing that for my D&D game.
Yeah.
100%. Maybe I'll give them a check
That's
to notice
awesome.
it first. You look around, but you can't find the source of the voice. Over here, fool. Oh, no, that's not me. That's dialogue.
Oh, here.
This is so
Allow me.
friendly.
Over here, fool. I'm in the rock.
You follow the voice to a nearby rock wall and place your hand on it. Suddenly, hands grab your wrists and pull you towards the rock. You try to escape, but there are just too many hands pulling you closer to the wall. You scream as you're crushed against the rock. You yell out.
Help, please. Perry. Area Loggear, save
You
me.
scream for help, but nothing happens. You are crushed into a bloody paste against the hard stone.
Come on!
All right, one more restart.
One more try.
Delicious, delicious paste.
Bloody paste. Oh no!
Blood
All
is
right,
my
third time's
favorite
the
kind
charm.
of paste.
No.
I'll just delete this too.
Ding dong.
Because we're gonna keep dying.
You
Jack, my
yell.
hands have gone
Dear
away.
God.
Pit cam's gone away. I'm sorry. He'll come back soon.
Oh dear. That's
gonna
suddenly
leave.
everything. Noah is now taking up 2 screens.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Oh, but Drew Wesley has subscribed for 3 months.
Really taking the right time, Drew.
Welcome, Drew. Just in time for my beard has fallen off. Technical difficulties. We're being crushed into a paste.
Well,
You yell out.
Help, please, Perry. Area Loggear, save me.
Your friends can't hear you. But if you really need to get their attention, try screaming even louder. Why is the AI
like the,
giving us like...
I like
Keep
the
going,
narrate.
keep going. It's
Your screams are muffled as the wall of hands cover your mouth and press against
Oh my
your body. Noah, you're drawing this, right? You feel extreme pain all over as the rock crushes your bones and lock it. Blood oozes from your body as your life is squeezed out of you.
Alright.
A final tear runs down your face as you close your eyes for the last time.
The AI does not want to do a show tonight.
wait.
AI's like,
saving this.
fuck you, no.
Oh my God! This is so visceral.
Alright.
Jesus
I know,
Christ!
this is what we get because of how many times we're just with the wall of hands.
Oh
Honestly.
my God! Wall of
Alright,
hands.
there we go. and-
Somebody tried to cast like flesh to stone,
Yeah.
but they didn't have the spell slots for it, so it was just like
Oh my God! All right, are we trying this?
No,
Final
we're
tier.
saving this. We're saving this, Jack.
What?
Ow!
We're not dead yet.
What's your plan?
Well,
How
we're
are you gonna
breathing our
write
last
yourself
breath,
out of
but
this
we're not.
corner?
we got an Orb of Storms and a magical
a-
fire sword. We're gonna figure this
green
out,
stuff.
and
Crossbow of green stuff.
and
And
Perry.
Perry's beautiful voice. The AI is like, absolutely not.
man. I don't want to play anymore. You guys suck.
This is the This is the kind of author who knows that every single chapter needs to end with a cliffhanger. So he's like,
Oh, so
"And,
Goosebumps? Yeah,
a
great.
final tear runs down your face.
Wait,
Close
no,
your eyes
that's
for the last time."
Gremlins.
That was always what I didn't like about Goosebumps, because every chapter would end with, "You opened the door, and a scream rang out." And then the next chapter would begin with, "It was your sister who dropped her watermelon." And it was like always like nothing.
Stupid Stacy and her watermelons. King of Autumn says, "Oh, you want to be better than Lord of the Rings? You want to be better than Lord of the Rings? Oh, I'll give you something better than Lord of the Rings. Boom! You're an infinite time loop of death." Great.
Oy vey. All right. Well,
I'd like to apologize to my neighbors. Ding dong! Did I leave the call again?
I'm taking. All right. I'm taking a minute.
All right.
Are
Great.
we?
Oh, good.
No.
Oh, Jesse's gone again.
Where did he
I
go?
know.
Where does he keep
He go
leaving?
behind a curtain. He could be anywhere.
He could be anyone.
Anything
anywhere.
could be behind that
Oh
curtain.
no! I may have messed things up.
Uh-oh. Why? What have you done?
I think my video stopped for a second.
No, you're still there. It's
Me
probably
too.
fine. My
Just
video
close-
stopped 9 times.
All right.
Just close your eyes for the last time. Your eyelids are permanently shut.
Oh, you're just
You're just blind. You're not dead. You're just blind.
paying attention to the man behind the curtain. I'm really excited to see how the AI saves this one. I'm very excited.
You feel a warmth from your bronze ring in your pocket, and it floats in front of your dying eyes. It floats onto your fingers, and you feel strength untold fill your body. You rip free of the stone and turn to crush the rock with your fists, rage filling you. You rip free of the hands and turn to confront your enemy. You are filled with an incredible strength and power. Soon you have smashed the entire wall to rubble, but find no one around.
Fool!
Booms the voice.
You have destroyed my home. Now feel the full force of my power!
A searing pain suddenly engulfs your body, and you scream in agony as you are set ablaze.
God damn it. Can't
Is
catch
that
a
the end
break.
You
of
have
Act
elected
2?
the way of pain.
Is that the end of Act 2? Was
Maybe.
the entirety of Book
I
2
feel like that's the end of
was
Act-
entering the
Oh my
cave?
Act
goodness.
2,
being
we entered a cave,
violently
That was-
tortured.
that was
saw
book
a
2.
sword, and then just
Between
got
a
the
rock and a
shit
hard
kicked out
place.
of us.
Oh my god. I mean, Book 2's always got to introduce the low point of the adventure,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So Book 2 is constant Groundhog Day, chapter after chapter of violent death. It's to give the illusion that plot armor does not exist. But we will say that is the end. The confusing but not necessarily disappointing end of Book 2.
I would like to point out that, like, in Book 2, all we really did was enter a cave, find a sword, we heard a lovely song about the man underneath the rock, then proceeded to get the ever-loving shit kicked out of us by the cave.
Yeah, this Wanzo first, now the cave. Speaking of which, Wanzo did not return. So unfortunately,
Well,
the-
we still got a whole of Act 3.
you're right. You're right. We'll keep it going until the end of Act 3. I'm excited to see.
Drew
I-
Wesley
have to
says, "That's it."
remember-
Yeah, you didn't miss much, buddy.
His twin brother Wasno.
Was
Ah, yes.
Wasno.
plural.
Wanzo and
Yes.
Wasno.
Wanzo and Wasno.
All right.
All right. Who, Eric or Aaron, would either one of you like to give us a recap of everything that's happened so far? As I make some notes, I will kick off the music. One of you just take it away.
I'll take it away.
Do it.
So after our grueling battle with Wasno, after we pick up the ring, we see an opening into a cave. And of course, what do? You walk into the cave. And as we're walking into the cave, Perry felt so artistically inspired while walking in this den. And he sang this gorgeous ballad about the man under the rock. And heartbreaking, truly. And as we're trudging through, we find a sword in a rock. We pull the sword out, and then all of a sudden we are caught in this Groundhog Day-like time loop of being constantly crushed by this rock. Very much like, we've come to bargain with Dormammu, and it's over and over again until finally
Right.
we got the ending we wanted. Then, out of nowhere, this ring floats onto your finger, and I don't know. It must be a ring of like
Some kind of
plus 5 strength.
Yes,
something like that.
something like that. Yeah.
And we somehow crush this rock in its entirety to dust. And there's no one underneath it. So I guess the man under the rock was bullshit this whole time.
Trap.
And yeah, now he's gone, and we're just kind of left standing there. Searing pain as it takes over our body. And yep.
Really glad we asked you to recap. All of us nerds sitting in a basement like, I can't read. Can't wait. I can't read. I can't wait to read the 3rd book of the series. All right, Jerry. Wait, please, take it away. Please, your beautiful voice. Surely you must have so many wonderful things to say about these books that we love so much. Yeah, there was a wall with some hands. That hurt a bit.
This is my favorite book.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of
this
all
is
the
a good
nerds
one.
sitting around saying, I can't read. I kind of like that version better.
I can't
I
read.
can't read. Peter Jackson, quick, make a movie of it.
Quick, Peter.
No.
Once
Oh, no,
again,
we've lost
I'm
Pitcam.
gone.
Ah.
Wow, Pitcam's really on top of things today.
Great. Way
All
to
right.
go, Mr. Cam.
I'm sorry. I'm going to leave the Google meeting. I'm sorry I won't be able to see your wonderful art. In hopes
you'll
that
see it
that
later.
stabilizes things.
I like that the author of this book is A.D. Crawler.
AD Crawler. I'm back.
So good.
All right. The pit is continuing.
Pit has returned.
You fight through the pain, refusing to give in to the evil of the wizard, the unknown strength of the ring fueling you on. You look at the 2 sons of Tatooine. Oh, wait, the wizards.
I heard that too, don't worry.
You move through
help
the
it.
tunnel and emerge into a grand throne room of ice and thunder. The White King sitting on the throne. A ghostly form of a once great king, his skin and bones now cold and dead. The once regal white robes are now brown with dirt and decay, and his crown sits loosely on his skull. The bones of his right hand are stuck up above his head, the ring on his finger glowing golden but also slightly charred. You stare in awe at the sight before you, if only because he is one of the most powerful undead wizards that have ever existed in the realms. You are fighting undead wizards. Fighting undead wizards is hard. You gain 3 points.
All right, well, quick shout out to Dana Beeman, who redeemed, I want you to kiss that wizard straight on the mouth, and then immediately backpedaled as we learned more and more about the wizard.
No way, you've redeemed it. You can't unredeem it.
Well, too bad. We've now been charmed. We've been seduced by the hideous magic of the white wizard.
The white wizard is cunning.
And quite attractive. I'm
He
not
walks
gonna
here
lie.
and there, they say, as an old corpse, hooded and...
All right. I'll split the difference.
All right. It's like Sleeping Beauty, right?
You're gonna just kiss him on the cheek? Like what? Like what's splitting the
What's the difference?
You're gonna
What
kiss him but no
sternum?
tongue? Like
I like peck, if you will.
I didn't
Everyone
think he was
takes
gonna be
their own
dead.
turn. Well, you're encouraging this.
He's a wizard that does like undead experiments. What did you think? Obviously he's a lich.
Yeah. You idiot.
In fact, he's
That's
second
so
only
obvious.
to, like I said before, Sabrina the Teenage Lich.
Can't wait for when she shows up in the movie series.
Oh, she has her own episode, I think.
Is
Who do you
is
think's
the
gonna
White
play
King
Sabrina,
like
the Teenage
frozen in time? Like, is he alive, or is he just like?
I get the sense that like his body is dead, but I think his spirit is like still active in the hall, you know? Like he's a demi-lich.
Dana Beeman says, "Everyone line up now, kiss time."
It's the world's most popular kissing booth. This dead guy.
Oh God. Oh my God. This is horrifying, but I love it. Let me give you a little bit more spooky vibes here with some diminished.
Once again, for Dungeons & Dragons, shout out to my Beholder stress ball, which fell apart 2 days after I bought it. Not a recommend from me, but it is fun to squeeze.
This is Jesse's not recommendation corner.
This is Jesse's bad reviews.
Dana Beeman says, "Fellas, is it gay to kiss an undead wizard? CC the Owl, without a moment's hesitation, says yes. So I'm glad we cleared that up.
Also, I'd love to point out that Killbot is like, they're telling us that fighting undead wizards is hard, great, but they give us a measly 3 points.
You could do better than that.
You're fighting CR 21 creatures. Here are 3 points.
I have to say this about JudgeBot. Killbot. Well, I guess it's JudgeBot. Oh, no, it's Killbot. Well, anyways, it's some bot. These bots, I genuinely don't know the exchange rate on these points. I really don't.
JudgeBot seems to value things very high. JudgeBot will be like, here's 20 points because you said hello to the barmaid. Whereas Killbot will be like, you defeated the ultimate evil in the land. You gained 2 points.
Well, you say that. You say that, however, JudgeBot did just give us... You will see.
Oh, yes. You take your bow off of your back, and you load an arrow of charm on the string. The tip of the arrow is shaped like a big mouth. You smirk and say to him,
Now remember, no tongue.
you fire the arrow, and it hits him in the mouth. You hope it will buy you enough time to get close. You run forward with your new blade in hand.
I've seen many fall to the dark arts, and I see that you have joined them, if only in death. How does it feel?
You say with a smirk.
A lot of smirking.
And now the
How
king
did you
speaks.
get in here?
The king asks, sounding mildly annoyed.
Now, sorry, go ahead.
What? Just say, I don't know what I'm saying.
What? I think that's really... What?
Excellent. What? I don't... What? Help me parse what just happened.
I feel it's pretty clear. We just
Oh, okay.
had a kissing arrow.
Yeah.
Yes.
King of Autumn wants to know what the DM was smoking when he made this encounter.
Oh boy, what wasn't he smoking is the real
Was
question.
he on something? He was on a power trip. Like all DMs.
Okay, so you've attempted to charm him, and he looks up and says, how did you get in here?
I don't even know what to say. Like,
I don't know. It clearly...
Through the
all right.
door, idiot.
You insulted the king.
Clearly, he didn't even notice you were here. All the one-liners, by the way, another thing we have on Tolkien, one-liners, none of those in The Lord of the Rings.
Rings.
So done, bam, up on top, just write that. And furthermore, ignored them promptly in favor of quizzically asking how you got. Maybe he was just taking a nap, missed your whole monologue, missed the thing blizzing past.
Maybe Wanzo already killed him, and we're just cleaning up in the mess.
Oh, Wanzo. How did you get here? The king sounds angry.
You stutter, looking for the words. You're confused by this king that you have just mouth assaulted with your arrows.
This is quite a confusing time for all of us, actually. He was on the worst drug of all, crippling loneliness. Misa life, wow.
Oh dear.
Oh my.
That is too much reality. I think the White King just looked around and was like, I have no memory of this place.
So,
I think
Eric, do you
we
need
just-
any
we
help or
just
do you
tell
have
the
an idea?
truth.
Oh, great.
You
Oh,
say.
oh, here we go.
I have trudged through stone and fire, but it matters not. Time to die, wizard.
Soon, but not today. Depart, my son, or face my wrath.
He says in a booming voice.
Oh, booming.
Maybe you are just scared, but it seems like the ice walls stopped to close in on you.
Leave now, or feel my wrath.
I'd like to
A
point out
wraith.
he says, feel my wraith. So he's going to summon a wraith.
Oh, no.
The king booms again, and the walls do indeed start to close in.
No, just checking. Yes, I was right the first time. The walls
You
are
run
moving.
out of the room and then out of the cave altogether, Judge by the king is a scary guy. You gain 2 points.
He's a spooky man.
How do you feel about doing a half drink to forget?
I would
Well,
say we cut
Mysterious
to
P-
close in, right?
Mysterious P also has a redemption that maybe could save us.
I say we do a half drink to forget to cut the run out of the room and
Yeah.
out of the cave. Let's stand our ground. And the Mysterious P says, you pull out your trusty extra pair of shoes from your backpack and throw them at the wizard's face.
Always carry a backup pair of sneakers.
Perry's actually the party's cobbler. he's put them together for you. He's got to always be sure there's an extra pair of shoes lying around.
Are any of you getting this?
What are you thinking?
I think it's all an illusion.
Ah, yes.
Ooh.
I think it's bullshit.
Like
Okay.
any great
Yeah.
wizard, it is all bullshit.
Shit.
I-
All right.
I- yeah.
He's posturing a lot, saying a lot of "Feel my wrath." He said the same thing twice.
Twice. He's like, he's stalling.
He
He tries
shot-
to run out of the room, but you realize it's all an illusion. Let's just see what happens.
I mean, really,
Ooh.
he this is like what? 1 casting of Phantasmal Force, 1 casting of Magic Mouth, the end.
And then
Yeah.
maybe a little bit of illusory terrain.
Yeah, like that's it.
There you go. There you go.
You start to run out of the room, but realize it is all an illusion.
Ha! Ha 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 ha!
The king laughs psychotically. You turn around and confront him.
So, you think you can kill me? I am the king, and only the strongest may kill me.
The White King says,
I've killed tougher things than you.
you say confidently.
Like that sentence.
Wasno is one.
Yes, I killed Wasno, and my god, he was a multi-class disaster.
I fought a rock.
The king takes on a more menacing look, but you stand your ground.
So be it.
He says, and the battle begins. You have
Does it
chosen the
actually?
way of pain.
For the world shall know pain.
It's all right. What's our first action in combat? Oh yeah, shoes. Of course, shoes are the first
doy.
action. Duh. Shoe throw, first action. Green stuff again, says King of Autumn. Also a good suggestion. Jesse, why are you going? Where? Where does he physically need to go that he's constantly leaving the room?
What an. I.
Taser, says Dana Beeman. That's a good idea.
We're not tasering. No more.
Yeah,
no
King of
more.
Autumn says in all caps, no more tasers.
I'm just not gonna do that, guys.
There's also attaching shoes to an arrow and booting him in the face.
That works. That works.
Everything is just attaching things to. We are Green Arrow. We are Green Arrow. Wait, we just put like a boxing glove or like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
just launch him over.
Like a milk carton? Sure.
It's expired last week. It could go do some damage.
Yes, my nifty explosive arrows. I put dynamite on the end of an arrow and kind of let it go.
Put Perry on the other end of an arrow.
Oh my god.
Perry singing a song.
My Perry.
Perry holding the sword at the end of an arrow.
Just launch at full force.
I know exactly what he would yell if he was being launched towards.
And what is that?
We're gonna have to wait and see if it happens. I don't know.
Okay.
If it happens, I'll let you know.
Great. Please do keep me apprised of this situation. Jesse, I gotta know, where do you keep going? You keep running away.
This mead is called a hydromel, which means it's a lower ABV. It also means it contains a significant amount of water, which means I am expelling that water into the porcelain shrine.
Well, when Drew Wesley said 3 times that you were peeing, I assumed it was a long-winded and not particularly funny joke, and indeed it was that, but
Drew
also the
knows me
truth.
very well.
That's fair. I should have seen that one coming, to be fair.
On our road trips, Drew had a code word for any time Jesse had to stop to pee. I forget what it was, but I'm sure he'll
okay.
remind us.
Clearly, this is a very meaningful memory for you.
All right.
Oh, are we good to go?
You throw your boots of dance at the king, and they snatch onto his feet, and he begins to dance fanatically. You charge and call.
I'm gonna walk all over you.
Pretty good.
You swing at him with your new magic blade, and the blade erupts with the power of fire and rock!
Hell yeah!
The king is set alight, and he screams like a little girl.
All right. What? Did we do it? Is that it?
You begin to laugh as the vile king burns into nothing but dust and bones.
We did it.
Oh, that's it?
A portal opens up, and you walk in. Your work here is done.
Oh.
You
I remember the
pop
portal
the
from the
top
king.
of a celebratory bottle of honey wine to celebrate.
Oh, that
Some
was
of
a
it
good
gets
one.
on your cheek. Good lord.
Wow. So we
This one's
spent
very carbonated.
7 chapters fighting Wanzo in the forest, and about 3 debating whether or not the king is real, and then deciding he's not, making him dance and catching him on fire.
Well, see, we fought Wanzo before we had all our cool shit.
Oh, you're right.
We didn't
Now
have
we've got the
magic
sword,
rings.
the
We
power
didn't have the
and
magic
rock.
sword. You know.
So
Right.
guys, this is clearly an ending, but as we have to be better than Tolkien, we now have to do 6 more endings.
Yeah, we got to do epilogue 1 through
Like
6.
to the
Yeah.
undying lands.
All right, excellent. Take it away.
You take his crown before you leave, as proof of your exploits. You walk into the portal, and it disappears. You look at your crown. It is a simple affair, but with your new status, you can get yourself a better one made. Better than the ultimate White King of Death. Your deeds are sung in ballads for years and years to come. You are a
Well,
hero.
that's clearly
You gain
an
5
ending.
points.
And we
All right.
hit 20 exactly.
Oh, wow. Hey, 20 points. Drink up.
All right.
Excellent. That's a great first ending.
First
of
ending.
course, we must now move on to ending 2.
Which is what, the epilogue of the original king? The
No,
king that sent
we
us
know
on
what
this
happened to
adventure?
us. We now go to see what happened to all of our party
yes.
members. We catch up with Wanzo, and then the king, and then one more sort of ominous catch up with us to wrap it
When
all
do we
up.
do the
So-
scouring of the Shire? That's what I want to know. Like, the adventure's over, but here's one more bad thing that happens.
So Eric, to do this, I think we should do story, put in square brackets, epilogue, and then say the character's name. Who shall we go after first?
How about we just do the party?
Oh, great.
Yes, Drew has pointed out that the code word was Jester needs watering.
Jesus.
Well, we gave everybody like
Subtle.
nicknames, right? I was Jester. Somebody else was like King and Queen. I forget. I don't know.
Oh,
Mark
can
was
I go
probably
on one of
Queen,
these
let's be honest.
road trips exclusively for the nickname?
Yes,
yeah.
of course. You live.
All right, read on.
Epilogue. The party has become somewhat of a legend in the land. You live the rest of your days as a king. You do everything in your power to protect your people and make life better for them. You are known as a great ruler, and you die after a long, prosperous, and eventful life.
None of whose events we will cover in this book.
Ah, that's for
Well, yeah, you
spin-off
gotta
material.
buy the companion books to that, right?
Yeah, it's spin-off material.
Yeah, you
We're
gotta buy the
making-
Silmarillion to understand all the background characters.
Did some fanfic somewhere.
Ah, well.
It seems that we've reached the end of the story, and I know we said maybe we catch up with Wozno, but he never returned. So
Oh,
Wozno,
Jack.
yes, what?
Epilogue
What is?
2.
Oh no.
Epilogue 2. Wanzo lives his life in solitude in the forest. He is known as a powerful wizard, but he is also recognized as a great musician for his odes. And Jack, his greatest hit, flute dropping onto ground, sounds like what? Ah, yes. He dies peacefully of natural causes. That is such a, calming, basic... need I remind you that this is the guy who, the half-goat man that ripped our spine out, cast a lightning bolt into our face, shot fire, earth, ice, and water
And
at
light
the same
and-
time.
Yes.
And as in true Tolkien-esque fashion, we finally have to go in a boat.
Oh, hold on. I need to end the prediction before we do. Choose outcome. Whoa, 93% said nay. I say we say nay because we did have to type the word Wanzo.
Yeah, the epilogue doesn't
I-
count. He didn't
Yes.
show up in the
so,
actual story.
completing the prediction, those of you who said nay, congratulations. You've won yourself some points. Carry on.
Epilogue number 3.
I only have so many keys I can play in.
You have 88 keys.
No, I have 12.
We go on a boat and explore some islands. Iria is very sad because she thinks Tomiri hates her and wants to kill her. One day they come
Tomira's
across...
Oh.
Yes, we are Tamaya. That is our last name.
I
One
completely
day,
forgot.
they come across a beautiful island full of friendly people with many juicy fruits and tame goats that you can milk.
Wow.
There's much harmony and love on this island. Everyone is happy here.
Suck it, Valar. We got tame goats we can milk.
Beautiful.
Yes.
That is
Juicy
epilogue
fruits.
3. Now we go on to epilogue 4,
Four.
where we catch up with some political drama we didn't really care about. The king and the queen, of course.
Oh boy.
And they
All
all
right,
die of natural causes.
Causes. Unnatural causes. Hilarious.
Which, I like, here's the thing. Unless you died because you got, like, shot with a space laser, isn't every death technically natural causes?
Yeah, unless you got knifed.
But knives are natural. We make them out of
Okay.
whatever metal is made out of.
Space lasers are natural.
Yes, I
It's
forgot
just
the
light.
great. I
All right,
forgot
fine.
the great.
Unless you just spontaneously cease to exist, then you've died of natural causes.
Yes, I was hurt by the great knife vine.
Read this,
Epilogue
'cause it's just-
number 4. Politics? Why? You've done enough of that. You buy yourself a small house in a fishing village and live the rest of your life in peace. And then you die. Natural causes.
Who is this?
I don't know who this is. I think this is
Perry.
the king.
Perry moved to a fishing village.
Wait, did you just type epilogue 4 and then said politics?
Politics, why? I said politics, why?
Try epilogue 5, king, maybe?
No, I think we do.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
great,
Can this
great.
be our last one,
okay.
guys?
This is
Our
the
last one
best one.
today.
Epilogue 5. The Flight of Ragnar the Falcon Lord. One day you are flying high above the countryside when you see a pack of griffins. They're a vicious and untrustworthy kind of creature that live to torment creatures such as yourself. You try to fly away, but there are too many. They have you surrounded. You swoop down towards the trees in an effort to lose them, but your
Oh my
wings take a
God.
barrage of arrows and you begin to fall to the ground. You are not killed outright, but the fall breaks your bones.
That's the last thing.
You
this
live
book-
the rest of your life as a peregrine paraplegic. And then you die. Natural causes.
Oh, that's so sad.
Ragnar, no.
Ragnar, no.
I'm sorry, I think peregrine paraplegic is the smartest thing I've done all
that's
week.
truly might be the best thing you've ever
Pack it
said.
up, guys. My career's over.
Oh, that's good.
Friends, what is the name of this tale that we've witnessed today?
What were the remind us of the names of the books?
Oh, yes.
Hmm.
We had book 1, an orb of lightning and spinal
Of
columns.
orbs and crossbows, I think it was.
Yes, of orbs and crossbows.
Oh, is it I named it the Crafty Satyr, so.
Great.
Oh, wow.
Book 2 was what? The Wall of Hands?
Book 2 was. Oh no. Book 2 would have been. Oh, son of a gun. My computer's having issues for some reason now, of course. Trying to
A
figure out
blank
book.
slate.
Book. Nope.
Wall of Voodoo.
It
There,
was like
between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, there we go,
Ah, classic. And this book 3.
Book 3, I think, is
The Dancing White King.
the dance of the king.
The Dance of the King. Yeah, that's great.
The dance
And
of
so
kings.
this trilogy is known as maybe something to do with music, because we've had music and dancing were both really
Yeah,
prevalent
maybe-
sort of motifs.
Maybe chat has an idea of what the title.
Song of Stone and Falcons.
Natural causes.
Ooh. I do really like
Kiss
a
of
song of
Death.
Stone and Falcon is great.
Kiss of Stone and Falcon.
The Kiss of
That is
Stone
A
and
kiss
Falcon.
of falcons on the stone.
This week's song could be Wall of Voodoo is pretty fucking awesome. The Drop of the Flute, that's kind of fun.
That is cool, yeah.
Satyr on the Edge. Book 4 is just called Epilogues.
We have an entire book dedicated
Many
to epilogue.
endings of this story.
All right. While you guys figure out the title and do a lovely little postmortem, I am going to tell the AI to generate for us lyrics to a song. It'll be generating all of it. The only inputs I'm going to be is telling it to give me a verse 1 and verse 2 and etc. Chat, give me all your best song titles. So far, I'm really leaning towards Wall of Voodoo. What's up?
I do have to say, clearly, the title of this trilogy has been staring us in the face from the beginning.
Oh.
It is called Better Than the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, of course. Right next alphabetically on the shelf.
In fact, it comes before it because of the B.
Of the P. That's not
That
quite
is why
the
we
name of
named
things.
it that way.
In fact, the author is A.R.R. Tolkien.
Yes.
Just to be ahead of him on the alphabet. Incredible. And just a little bit clickbaity.
In an
Eric-
age before clickbait, when clickbait really was book bait. I'm sure there's a better way to say that, but that's what we've gone with.
lead us in a postmortem.
Yeah, you thought I was going somewhere with that, but I
No, I
wasn't.
really did, and you weren't.
Yeah.
And I should stop trusting you.
You know, so Aaron, this is
should
the
know
time
by
of the
now.
show where we talk about what we learned tonight, and
Yeah,
and the
I mean,
things
what
that
did you-
really spoke to us about the story. I mean, I realized in this, the first time I read Better Than Lord of the Rings, I was like, "Psh, sure, but after going through the books and all the extended material. And, we only did 5 of the epilogues, but, the 27 epilogues of which you can read if, they were published by his son after his death. But they're still there. I
By
realized...
J.D. Crawler, not A.D. Crawler. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
It
his
doesn't-
kid. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how, it doesn't matter if you're held against a rock by a bunch of, granity hands, or if you're up against a big booming voice king. It's all just an illusion. You just gotta sometimes man up and just kiss that mouth on the, kiss that king in the mouth, and throw on your dancing shoes, and you'll find a crown.
Kiss the king in the
And
mouth.
you'll know that
with
you
an
can make a
arrow.
better, you can make a better crown. But you got this one right now, and that's good enough.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow, that's really good.
What did you learn, Aaron?
What did I learn? Oh man. I mean, this was just a journey of learning new things, Don't trust satyrs. Be wary of kings on their razor flip phones. It's just so much, and it's quite overwhelming. But I think if I were to take away one thing from this, it would be, at the end of the day, when all is said and done, buy a house in a fishing village, live there peacefully, and die of natural causes.
Thank you,
I think that's my
words
takeaway.
to live by.
Truly.
Jesse. What did you learn tonight?
Well, it's interesting. I first came across the story of Better Than the Lord of the Rings when I was in 8th grade. I devoured books as a child, sometimes literally. And I always thought Lord of the Rings was good, but I remember when I was finished, I thought, that was good, but I think it can be better. And I remember walking into that musty old library and putting the Lord of the Rings back on the shelf and looking next to it at what chronologically and alphabetically came before it. And I saw the 3-volume epic of Better Than Lord of the Rings. Out of, some might call it curiosity, I pulled it down from the shelf and started to read. I finished that book in 27 minutes. And those were the greatest 27 minutes of my entire life. I learned how to be a human. How to be an adult. How to forage for my way in this world with nothing but a magical ring, a flaming sword, a kissing arrow, a dancing shoe, and my 3 best friends by my side.
Wow.
Wow.
Beautiful. Friends, I've got here the lyrics generated by the AI, and I'm very excited to share it all with you. A wonderful folktale in the vein of There's a Man Under That Rock, which, I mean, who could forget it? It's I'm really excited to share this one with all of you. First and foremost, most important question, who's singing what today?
Well, let me pull it up first.
Oh, yes, of course. Aaron,
Yes.
you are our guest this week. Would you like to sing a verse, the choruses, or a bridge?
You know what? I'll be bold and I'll take the bridge.
Oh, hell yeah. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Eric, Jesse, either of you want the chorus?
Sure,
take
I can
it.
be. Yeah,
Go for it.
I can be the chorus.
Take it. Eric, you want verse 1 or verse 2?
Let me read laughter and lion, and I'll take verse 1.
Verse 1? Nice. Then I'll take verse 2. So going over it one more time. This is Kiss of the Arrows, as suggested by Dana Beeman. Thank you very much. I enjoyed that title a lot. Lots of excellent song titles this week. Thank you all for just spamming the chat. It was awesome. But Kiss of the Arrows is one that spoke to me. It's a folk ballad. Verse 1 is Eric. Chorus is Jesse. Verse 2 will be me. Chorus is Jesse. Bridge, that is you, Aaron. And final chorus, Jesse leads us, and we'll all hop in for a big final ending. And Noah does the rapper guest verse.
Because every folk ballad has a rapper guest verse.
Yeah. All right, Eric. Let me play you a little something first. Ready?
I'm not good with words. My thoughts are fleeting strands of smoke evaporating into thin air, and I feign composure and laughter. But all I want is your embrace. I silently sing lullabies to myself and dream of your sweet caress. Pity the fool that dare oppose me, for I am like a lion unleashed from his cage, and the axe I hold can fell the mightiest man.
They say love is a lie and a trick of the mind, but that can't be true. Oh, why would my heart feel this kind of pain? And all I wanna do is find you again and again and again. But they also say dreams never come true. But how can that be true when I'm dreaming of you. Why does my heart love you so much? Why doesn't it listen to reason?
I know they'll say I'll move on in time, but why does your memory remain? Well, they'll say I'll meet someone new, but how can that be when you're the only one for me? Why do I keep getting the short version? Come on!
Why can't my heart see a reason, or are they just blind? How can I dream of you nightly and wake up not finding you behind? They also say dreams never come true. How can that be true when I'm dreaming of you? Why does my heart love you so much? Why doesn't it listen to reason?
Kiss of the arrows, fire of the smoke. Oh, your love is a fleeting emotion, like a feather in the wind. Away it goes, dissolving into thin air. Kiss of the arrows, fire of the smoke. They say love is a lie and a trick of the mind, but I know that that cannot be true, 'cause my heart still beats for nobody but you. Oh, yeah.
But they say dreams never come true.
Never come true.
But how can that be true when I'm dreaming of you? Why does my heart love you so much? Why doesn't it listen to reason? Why does my heart love you so much? Why doesn't it listen to reason?
And of course, there's no answer. Excellent. Wow. What a lovely way to end this song. And of course, I mean, a song of reason and doing things for destiny and maybe some illusion thrown in there. It's the perfect way to wrap up this adventure. Allow me to do this here where I swap over to these instruments so I can do, and I'm a little bit quieter. Excellent. Friends, thank you all so much for joining me. What a delightful adventure. Aaron, people are losing their mind about you. Aaron, you might be the #1 singer we've had on the show. Thank you so much for joining us. People
look,
adore
thank
you.
you, guys.
I'm going to be rewatching this episode for months
Man Up to a Rock.
just to listen to that.
Jack,
I'm just gonna
Listen to everything.
I'm gonna watch it again just for Man Under the Rock and see if we can really make something more out of it.
Yeah, I think,
Oh.
I think there's
I guarantee
something there.
we can. Oh, I guarantee we can.
Jack,
what's
if,
up? Yes.
If you loved Aaron's singing and you loved the music that we came up with, how can you support this stream to ensure that we can continue bringing on excellent talent?
Why? I mean, we're not paying you. Aaron, you know we're not paying you, right?
Wait, what?
Okay. If you enjoyed the show and the adventures that we've going on today, all of the streams will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. You can go and look up AI Dungeon Crawlers. Just a whole bunch of great adventures there filled with music and cool guests and great stories, especially if you want to see a good one. The last 2 weeks we did a spaghetti western, which had a spectacular ending, and a 60s spy thriller, which just filled with twists and turns of the genre. Also, you can go follow us on Instagram at AI Dungeon Crawlers, where we have lovely little bite-sized clips from the show. If you don't feel like watching a whole stream, just want the best of the, Crab Captain Hermit and all the other spectacular things that we do, you can follow and subscribe here on Twitch, and subscribe and comment and like if you are on YouTube. Every little bit helps. And of course, we end every single week with a motto, a sort of internalizing of the lesson that we've learned this week, one word at a time. So I will begin with now. We do it every time, and every time I'm
It's
like,
always
maybe
the
this
same.
time it'll work out. Aaron,
No.
you're after me.
It's
Yeah,
always
I was
Jack
thinking. I was
guessed.
just getting there.
Maybe
okay.
our problem is the one person who doesn't know what we're doing. We put
Is
That
So
might
fair.
be
After-
the case.
I hadn't considered
I
that.
wasn't going to say anything the other times, but like,
Yeah, no, well, you raise an interesting point that I will think about, but for now,
Look, if we change it,
Aaron.
I'm going to have to change out the layout of the whole thing.
Oh, God. Aaron, you're after
Yes.
me.
Yes.
Ready.
Go for it.
Now,
Is
Winter.
Of
our
coming
oh,
And
our
coming
home.
wait, what?
What was that last one?
now is the winter of our coming home and our
Home.
coming home together.
Yes. Very good.
Very
I
good.
think that's as good as it is,
As
Jack.
good as we're gonna get.
That's Shakespeare's little-known Richard IV.
Now is our summer.
Now is the
So
winter
now
of
is
our
our
coming
winter.
home.
And our coming home together. We've been
Instead
AI
of-
Dungeon Crawlers. Everybody have a wonderful week. We'll be back next Friday at 8 p.m. with more wonderful adventures. And in the meantime, remember, now is our winter of coming home, and our coming home
Together.
Together.
oh,
Nailed it.
Together, baby.
First
excuse
try.
me.
Let's go.
dear.
Wait, let me just drop the flute one more time. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.